Ang makipagsabayan kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. Handa na makipagsabayan kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat.
Solis shakes up his defender. Fazon has been very creative today. Wow, look at all these inventions, all these creations.
Bawat laro sa akin, kada pasa sa alab na puso, laging aasa, handang siguro ng lahat, higante man ang katapat panisyan.
7 seconds left. Tamayo for 3. He hits it. Mark Tamayo ties the game at 91.
Matibay ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako'y panghinaan. Lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan.
Back to live action. Stevens pass to Engio. He scores in a foul. Great pass, great assist by Stevens.
Handang makipagsabayan, NBL. Ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Bounce pass to Pambit. Side step move and a beauty. Yeah, Pambit with a side step move, scoring on that layup.
May malupit na dumiskarte, handang pakita sa mundo ang pagkakaiba. Pag may pangarap, handang makipagsabayan.
Villa Plana, and he loses it. Sampurna against Tech. Sampurna, crossover move. Sampurna, he scores in a foul. Nice dribbling exhibition for Mike Sampurna on that day as you watch it again.
Lumipad, ibibigay ko ang lahat sagad-sagad. Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay.
3-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Ernest Reyes, pass inside, Celso. He scores! Joseph Celso gives Bulacan a 3-point lead.
Aking sasagasaan, walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan. Tapang sa bawat lang.
Unsay. Spin mo ba Unsay? Wala mo ba Unsay?
Ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. Ang hirap, handa kong daanan, hindi susuko.
Taguig. Attack! Oh, what a dunk! Lagu. But look at that dunk! By Yasa. I said earlier, you should watch J.R. Yasa during the warm-up. He jumps a lot during the warm-up.
Ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan, NBL. Ito ang liga ng bayan.
So it's going to be Sampurna who will do the inbound. He gives it up to Mayo. Mayo will attack to Tanchoa for 3! Oh! Oh! What a play! Take a look at it again. Tanchoco! Francisco Tanchoco has restored the lead.
Na lahat ang bituin ay sukitin. Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay.
Fajardo, the inbounder. They go inside. Alley-oop to Reyes for 3! But first, let's watch this alley-oop play
What a well-executed play by Bulacan.
Sa bawat laban NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalap ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan kahit nung nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat.
Good afternoon once again, everyone. My name is Carlos Acamos, and it's my pleasure to take you through the action in today's second game of a scheduled triple header in the NBL Pilipinas. Ito ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. As we take a look at both teams warming up, these two teams are in the middle of the pack. First, the Muntinlupa Water Warriors. First both, they have identical 3-1 win-loss records. Taguig and Muntinlupa, they are trying to catch up to the rest of the leaders, but the team standings just became tighter after the loss. The first loss of the Quezon Barons earlier, dropping them to third place, and the DF Republicans going up to second spot. As you take a look at the Generals, who are trying to get their fourth win in their fifth in 5 games, and their last win was against the Barons just last night. It was a loss, a double overtime loss against the Quezon Barons. So we'll see if they have enough energy to pull off a victory this time. And on the other end is the Muntinlupa Warriors. They were the ones that dealt the DF Republicans their first loss of the season, a 103-85 victory. It was a solid shooting performance for the Muntinlupa Warriors and an all-around game. To Coliseum Backer, Richard Tampos for the starting lineups.
Subrabas. And forward number 24, Coco Tanshoko. Shooting guard number 18, Mike Sampurna. And center number 1, JR Yasa. And at power forward number 0, LJ Mayo. Taguig Generals is led by Bing Victoria. Here's the starting 5 for Muntinlupa Water Warriors. Mendoza. Muntinlupa Water Warriors head coach is Sigfred Levita. Referees for this ball game are Jason Vipinoso, Junel Buse, and Martinez Calambre. Alternate referees Jerry
and the
Borja.
Generals. Take a look at the starters: Danga Mendoza, Arias Codinera, and Monserrat for the Water Warriors, and Subrabas, Sampurna, Tanshoko, Mayo, and Yasa for Taguig City Generals. the former champions in the NBL when it was still an amateur league. And you take a look at our referees for today on your screen. We have come to the tip-off. The first possession goes to the Generals. Again, both teams are in the middle of the pack with identical 3-1 win-loss records. So both of them are trying to get their 4th wins in this tournament. Tansyoko, an early 3 and an early make. What a way to start the game for Tansyoko and the Generals. Manuco Diniera open for 3, or did he step on that line? He misses, however. Subrabas. Mayo. The steal by the Water Warriors. Codiniera to Montserrat. Arias inside, no go. Subrabas the board. LJ Mayo on top of the key. Sampurna gets the ball deflected by Montserrat, and he was forced to issue a duty foul. Montserrat. Codiniera. And Mendoza gets the ball stolen, but they retain possession. Codiniera, thought about it. Arias, short jumper, no go. Sampurna, the rebound. Good passing that time for the Generals, and it results into a made basket. Another 3-point bomb for Tansyoko. A hot start for the Generals, 6-0. Arias, no go. Danga, the jumper is good. Arnold Danga retaliating with his own three-pointer to trim the lead. Sampurna now. Sampurna. The steal by Danga. And the Water Warriors are on the break. Montserrat. Mendoza on top of the key. Jed Mendoza takes his strong and gets fouled. Nice passing that time for the Generals, leading to another 3-point basket for Tansyoko. But Danga was there on the other end to retaliate with his own triple. Now Jed Mendoza on the foul line. Free throws are no good for Jed Mendoza, the former JRU and UE star. No go this time for Tansyoko. Heat check. An offensive rebound and another chance. LJ Mayo capitalizes on that opportunity as the Generals take a 5-point lead. Mendoza. Mendoza. Nice up and under move. Jed Mendoza. Veteran move for the Water Warrior star. Sampurna on the wing. Tansyoko. Subrabas. Now to Sampurna for 3. A bit strong. Tansyoko again for 3. And he gets it to go. That's the third 3-point basket early in this game. Tanchoco, just 4 minutes gone by in the quarter, and he already has 3 3-pointers for the Generals. The Generals again on the break. Sampurna inside, Mayo. No go, but the foul was called. Again, you take a look. Francisco Tanchoco on fire early on for the Generals. As LG Mayo makes the first free throw. And early reinforcements coming in as B-Boy Engyo trying to restore some order for the Water Warriors. Second free throw is good for LJ Mayo. Engyo now with the leather, drops it to Montserrat. Danga for 3. No go, but there was contact that time. No foul was called. Sampurna using the screen. Back to Sampurna. The lefty layup is good. Mike Sampurna skipping his way inside and getting that deuce. Engyo again. Similar play from last time. Montserrat. Mendoza. Nice defense from Sampurna. Arias, no good. Well defended play by the Generals. Sampurna. Tanchoco, another try, another make. That's 4 3-pointers. Francisco Tanchoco on fire. B-Boy Engyo thought about it. Takes it strong inside to Arias. The reverse layup, no go. The Generals. Water Warriors get the ball back. Mendoza steps its way inside. Full court pressure being shown by the Water Warriors. Sampurna. Subrabas. Tanchoco, who has been hot from the field. Subrabas inside, no look pass, but the ball stolen from Sampurna. Now Montserrat. Andre Montserrat finds an open lane and he draws the foul. Bucket and the bonus. Andre Montserrat. Take a look at that nice feed from B-Boy Engyo, resulting in a fast break play by Andre Montserrat. They take a break. Back to the ball game again. It's been all Francisco Tanchoco. 4 3-pointers already for the Generals wingman. He has been on fire for Taguig. Already scoring 12 of the Generals' 18 points, 4 of 5 from downtown. Now he's on the bench for a short breather. Let's see if he can continue his pace in the next quarters. Montserrat can't complete the 3-point play, however. But another free throw is given. after a lane violation called by the refs. Montserrat, the free throw is good. Takes advantage of that extra free throw. And ang Chooks-to-Go NBL Chairman's Cup ay hatid sa inyo ng Chooks-to-Go, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan, garantisadong zero antibiotics. Sampurna now. Jed Mendoza with the deflection. The jumper is good. Mar Villahermosa making an early statement off the bench. A spark plug always has been in his career. Engyo, a three, no go. Sampurna signaling a play. Mar Villahermosa on top of the key. Still with Villahermosa now posting up. Sampurna, no go. Mendoza on the other end. Mendoza sidesteps his way inside. Another basket, another foul. Jed Mendoza continuing to score for the Water Warriors. Similar basket, sidestepping basket in the earlier in this quarter. As the former JRU and UE standout hitting it early for the Water Warriors. And the bonus is good for Jed Mendoza, who was the last draft pick in the last PBA draft, although he wasn't taken, he wasn't able to secure a contract. Still now he's a star for the Muntinlupa Water Warriors. Villahermosa, no go. There was contact that time. Danga. Montserrat on the other end. Back to Engyo. Thought about it. Takes the three now, and it's good. B-boy Engyo finally hitting a three-pointer, and that forces the general to call timeout. And we're back to the ball game. We take a look at Ibrahim B-boy Engyo, who's on warrior mode since his debut in the Muntinlupa Water Warriors in the NBL, having 29 points and 12 rebounds. A monster performance in the last game in their victory over the Bulacan Republicans. And he's looking to sustain that monster showing for the Muntinlupa Warriors to sustain this fine form. Generals missing that time. Engyo thought about it. Engyo gets the B-boy Engyo gets the balance and the score. Another fast break opportunity, but they decide to slow it down. Engyo taking it. His teammate looking for inside. And offensive foul was called. Madanlo called for that offensive foul. As take a look at that B-boy Engyo play. Ito ang malupit na chibog of the game ni B-boy Engyo na hatid sa inyo ng Chooks-to-Go, nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Alcantara now. controlling the leather for the Generals. Villahermosa seeing some pressure from Montserrat. Gilbero, jumper, no go. Montserrat the rebound. And some action here. It's from Mariano and Madanlo. The bench players of both teams seeing some color. A physical battle that time from both players, leading to a slip or fallen players for Madanlo and the Water Warriors defender. Again, you take a look, another view, Madanlo. Some physicality there. Maybe unintentional, but we'll see what the referees see. Mariano just coming in the game, trying to provide his own contribution for the Generals. That play prevented a fast break opportunity for the Water Warriors. As the referees review the play. Again, another look. Oh, there seems to be a hit from Madanlo, or Mariano rather, leading to the fall by Madanlo. So we'll see what the officials call this time. Again, the Generals clinging to an early 2-point lead. 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this opening period. Already a heated battle between these two teams in the middle of the pack. Who will get their 4th victory? Again, the referees are still reviewing the play. Again, the Generals are coming off a loss, a double overtime loss to the Quezon Barons just last night. So it's interesting to see if they can sustain another full game just a few hours later.
Tomer Mariano has to sit on the bench for 3 minutes.
And the referees have decided it's a flagrant foul on Mariano. He has to sit for 3 minutes on the bench for that hit on Madanlo. Jomer Mariano forced to sit on the bench as Madanlo tries to capitalize from the foul line, although he misses the first one. Still no go. Wasted opportunity for Aaron Madanlo. Although the Water Warriors retain possession. A chance to tie the game or even take the lead in this get. Mendoza to Engyo. Engyo for 3. No. Rebound by the Generals. Villahermosa. Villahermosa all the way with the lefty hand. No shot. No good. Generals retain possession courtesy of Yasa, and he draws the foul. Aaron Madanlo gets called for that foul. the free throw. First free throw is no go for John Yasa. And the second one still no go. Empty trip that time, and the Water Warriors are on the break. Mendoza trying to find his teammate, but to no avail. Now it's on the other end. Villahermosa trying to draw contact again, rather. Mendoza for three. Still no go. Engyo, the offensive board. No go. The Generals on the other end. And Mendoza stops that fast break attempt. Again, the Generals trying to pull off a fast break attempt, but Jed Mendoza was there for the duty foul. Alcantara for three, a bit strong. Engyo with the power rebound. Mendoza. Madanlo at the top of the key. And the steal by Francisco. He goes all the way for the deuce. Nice timing that time for Francisco, leading to a fast break opportunity. And Alcantara gets called for the foul, forcing the issue that time. Again, displayed by Francisco. That Gatorade fast break glass was brought to you by Gatorade. Nothing beats Gatorade. As Labrador heads to the foul line for two shots. Gets the first free throw to go. Migs Labrador. The second one is no go. 1 of 2 from the foul line for Labrador. Alcantara. Now Villahermosa. Francis Abarcar coming in for the Water Warriors. The former San Beda standout. Alcantara forces the issue, is no go. Francisco also in and out. Stevens. Andretti Stevens passes it outside to Engio. Engio, the shot is no go, but the foul was called. The foul was called down, but the Generals are already in the penalty, giving Engio 2 free throws. Engio, the Indonesian national team star, who misses the second free throw. Villahermosa, another lefty layup. Still no go. And out of bounds. Ball goes to the Water Warriors. 20, less than 21 seconds left in this quarter. As you take a look again, who touched it last? The ref says it's the Generals. Andretti Stevens. Madanlo to Abarcar. Abarcar spin move. Tough defense that time for the Generals. But inside is Engio. He gets it off in time but doesn't get it in. As the Generals cling to a 2-point lead at the end of the first quarter. 22-20 as you take a look at Coach Bing Victoria giving instructions to his wards. But at the start it has been Tanshioko who hit 4 3-pointers right away early in the game, giving the Generals enough cushion to go up by 2 points after that solid run comeback by the Muntinlupa Water Warriors. And now the Generals are on top by 2 points. And we're back to the ball game. Again, this is the message from Kevin Williams, the president of the NBL US. And it says that they're happy to seal their partnership with the NBL Pilipinas. Through the efforts of both sides, there is a chance that local NBL players can play as imports in the NBL US, and that is thanks to the efforts of these officials led by Vice President Rose Montreal and our Commissioner Edward Aquino. As we now head to the second quarter between the Taguig Generals and the Muntinlupa Water Warriors. Muntinlupa swinging the ball to Arbarcar. No go on that layup. Alcantara. Villahermosa. Francisco inside and the block by Engio. Nice timing for B-Boy. Now Andretti Stevens. The pass anticipated by the Generals, leading to a steal. As Francis Abarcar gets called for the foul. A soft pass that time, anticipated by the Generals and leading to a foul by Abarcar. Villahermosa. Francisco on top. Alcantara, the three is no go. Francisco, the offensive board. Gilbero back to Alcantara. Villahermosa. No good on that, Jay. Stevens trying to make up. Now it's Engio. Good pass that time. Andretti Stevens making up for that soft pass with a nifty feed to B-Boy Engio for that layup. And the ball game is now tied. Yasa, no go on that jumper. Stevens to Engio, powering his way inside, no go. No foul was called either. B-Boy Engio asking for that foul. Alcantara. As you take a look at Coach Bing Victoria calling the shots for the Generals as they try to take their fourth win in 5 games. Madanlo for 3, short. Madanlo gets another rebound. Stevens now. Stevens, fall away, Jay, no good. Acuna now. The shot is good. Richmond Gilbero making his own statement, giving the Generals back the lead. Labrador loses the handle. The Generals on the break. Gilbero blocked by Madanlo. Again, nice solid block, nice solid defense for the Water Warriors courtesy of Madanlo, preventing that fast break opportunity. And again, ang harap-harapang butatan na yan ay hatid sa inyo ng Chooks-to-Go, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Inside, Sampurna. Gets the basket to go after returning from the bench. Engio. Labrador. Madanlo faking, spinning, shooting, no good. Yasa with the rebound. Francisco loses the leather. He's also asking for a foul, but to no avail. Stevens crossing over. Stevens to Engio on the corner. Engio for 3. Yes, sir. B-Boy Engio. Another 3-point make Acuna using the Yasa screen. Acuna for three. In and out. Labrador on the other end. Labrador with a push, and he gets called for the offensive foul. A clear push for Migs Labrador. The Generals, nice position that time, preventing the fast break opportunity. Sampurna. Using the Mariano screen, and Abarcar appears to get called for the foul. And again, some physicality here between both players, Abarcar and Mariano. Another. Again, caller building up. And the target seems to be Mariano for the Muntinlupa Water Warriors. Again, you take a look at that foul. Abarcar was called on the screening Mariano. As Abarcar also getting warned for second motion. Again, we're early in the second quarter, and it's already heating up between both sides. Francis Abarcar, former San Beda guard, who was part of the Super Six. The time when the San Beda team only had 6 players and won a victory in the NCAA. Again, you take a look at that last play. It appears a technical foul was called, and Richmond Gilbero takes that free throw, but to no avail. Acuna, Gilbero now. Sampurna loses the leather to Engyo. Water Warriors, no go in that time. Abarcar gets it back to his teammate, who gets it to go inside. Sabado, scoring on a Sunday. Gilbero. Spin move, loses the leather. Engyo on the other end. Engyo all the way for 2. B-Boy Engyo coast to coast, doing it on both ends, forcing the Generals to call another timeout. Again, B-Boy Engyo delivering on both ends, as the Water Warriors now on top by 2 points, 29-27. Back to the ball game here in San Fernando, Pampanga. Take a look at B-Boy Engyo, who has been the spark of the Muntinlupa Water Warriors bench, already with 11 points and 6 rebounds after coming off the bench, providing that instant offense and then some for the Water Warriors to finally take that 2-point lead. Again, Engyo showing on both ends, 13 points, 5 of 9 from the field, on top of 6 rebounds to show the way for the Muntinlupa Water Warriors. and appears a foul was called. Mariano, it was on Mariano that time. Again, take a look. Coming off a timeout, Mariano gets called for that foul. Was that a retaliation from that second motion from Abarcar? You decide. Danga is back in the ball game. Danga, the jumper, a bit strong that time. Acuna on the other end, but Jed Mendoza with the steal. Mendoza spin move, drops it to his teammate, and Arias, chance for 2 points from the foul line. And Miguel Arias on the foul line. So these free throws are brought to you by Chooks-to-Go. 100% zero antibiotics, ang nag-isang manok ng bayan. Now the Generals trying to regain this lead. Sampurna against Mendoza. Villahermosa, long jumper, short. Mendoza the rebound. Danga. Arias inside, no go. Nice defense by Yasa. Sampurna, no go on that running shot. Stevens pushing the pace. Danga on the other end for the fast break layup. Nice find from Andretti Stevens. Making sure the defense was not yet set on the way to the fast break conversion. Villahermosa now. Villahermosa. No go. LJ Mayo, that jumper. Stevens. Sabado screen. Stevens for three. No go. LJ Mayo the rebound. Acuna. Directing traffic against Acuna. Against Danga, rather. Villahermosa for three, and it gets the go. Mar Villahermosa, again trying to provide an instant offense for the Generals off the bench. Sabado inside to Arias. Power move, turn around is no go, but he draws the foul. LJ Mayo finding Mar Villahermosa on the wing or the corner for another bucket. We take a short break. Just Mar Villahermosa was again on target for the Generals with 24 points and 5 assists, shooting 11 of 23 from the field in their last game. Always a spark wherever team he suits up for. The former San Beda standout, again continuing to show instant offense for the Generals. Again, Villahermosa receiving instructions from his coach. As Miguel Arias troops to the foul line for 2 shots. And the first one is short for Arias. Arias, the second free throw is good. 1 of 2 from the foul line for Arias. And a foul was called. Referee saw that. As Acuna gets called for an offensive foul. As Andretti Stevens slow to move. After hitting that screen by Acuna. Danga. Mendoza. Arias spinning, shooting, no go. Sabado trying to get that offensive board. The ball goes to the Generals. Subrabas directing traffic. Villahermosa steps aside, jumper, no go. Now it's Mendoza using the Sabado screen. Mendoza, good defense on the Generals. Nice block that time from LJ Mayo. He gets stripped and draws the foul. Second foul on Jed Mendoza. LJ Mayo trying to initiate that fast break attempt, but Jed Mendoza was trying to go for the steal. Again, another timeout is called. The Water Warriors up by 3. And we're back to the ball game. It's 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in this featured game between the Muntinlupa Water Warriors and the Taguig Generals. The Water Warriors are on top by 3 points as they try to get their 4th victory in their 5 games in this tournament. Acuna or Subrabas. Subrabas looking for a teammate. Too fancy that time, and B-Boy Engyo goes for the steal. Engyo drops it to Mendoza. No go. And the ball goes to the Generals. Subrabas looking for a teammate. Tancioko. Francisco. Tancioko. Another 3. No go. A bit cold this time after that hot start for Tancioko. Danga. The steal by the Generals. Tancioko. Francisco. The shot is no good. And John Yasa with a putback jam. Nice putback that time. But B-Boy Engyo quickly silences the crowd or the bench of the Generals with that 3-point bomb as the Water Warriors maintain a 4-point lead. Approaching the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. Tansyoco inside to Yasa. Strong on that shot. And Francisco, another opportunity, and he gets fouled. Again, this nice put back by J.R. Yasa. Slamming it home. Nice trailer job for the Generals big man to clean up that mess. As Francisco now on the foul line for his second free throw, it doesn't go in. Engyo with another rebound. Danga. Now it's Jed Mendoza using the area screen. Mendoza. Engyo, another three. A miss this time. So Brabas the rebound. LJ Mayo. Mayo kicks it out to Tansyoco. Takes it closer this time and still doesn't get it in. Danga. Sabado inside. Yes, sir. Sabado again scoring for the Water Warriors, providing a spark off the bench. LJ Mayo. Tansyoco moving without the ball. Tansyoco, the three, no go. Take a look at this action again. Another physical battle between LJ Mayo and Arnold Danga. The physical battle continues between both sides. Heated action in the NBL. Only the NBL can bring you that. As the refs review the play, LJ Mayo called for that offensive foul. Generals down by 5 points. A minute left in this first half. Danga taking it by himself, and he does successfully. Arnold Danga, one of the smallest guys on the floor, standing tall for the Water Warriors. The steal, the deflection, and B-Boy Engyo is on the break. Engyo gets fouled by J.R. Yasa. Arnold Danga, a battle between point guards. He finishes that inside incursion. Engyo gets the first free throw to go. Again, Engyo, the Indonesian national team standout, now playing for the NBL, giving them a 42-33 lead with less than 30. We're back to the ball game between the Generals and the Water Warriors, and the Generals have been rallying for the rebounds as LJ Mayo and Mike Sampurne have been dominating or crashing the boards, both with double-digit rebounding numbers. Wingmen trying to play big for their size, making use or good use of their athleticism. But the Generals are still down by 9 points in the late stages of the first half. Subrabas. Francisco against Engyo. No good for Francisco. The rebound by Sabado. Danga looking at the clock. 8 seconds to go. B-boy Engyo for 3. No go. Mayo the rebound. Danga trying to get another steal, but the final buzzer sounds, or the halftime buzzer sounds rather, as the Muntinlupa Water Warriors takes a 42-33 lead over the Generals. It has been a Tansyoko show for the Generals, but it was B-boy Engyo with the retaliation for the Moon.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalab ang pusong handang makipagsabayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalab ang pusong handang makipagsabayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. NBL, ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalab ang pusong handang makipagsabayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalab ang pusong handang makipagsabayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalab ang pusong handang makipagsabayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalab ang pusong handang makipagsabayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalab ang pusong handang makipagsabayan. Mabiganang makipagsabayan, kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. Pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat.
Solis shakes up his defender. Perzon has been very creative today. Wow, look at all these inventions, all these creations.
Bawat laro sa akin, kada pasa sa alab na puso, laging naasa. Handang suguri ng lahat, higanting manang katapat panis yan.
7 seconds left. Tamayo for 3. He hits it. Mark Tamayo ties the game at 91.
Matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako'y panghinaan. Lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan.
Back to live action. Stevens pass to Engio. He scores in a foul. Great pass. Great assist by Stevens.
Handang makipagsabayan, NBL. Ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng puso, handang
Bounce pass to Pambid. Sidestep move and a beauty. Yeah, Pambid with a sidestep move, scoring on that layup.
May malupit na dumiskarte, handang pakita sa mundo ang pagkakaiba. Pag may pangarap, handang makipagsabay
Villa Plana, and he loses it. Sampurna against Tech. Sampurna, crossover move. Sampurna, he scores and a foul. Nice dribbling exhibition for Mike Sampurna on that day as you watch it again.
Lumipad, ibibigay ko ang lahat sagad-sagad. Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay.
3-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Ernest Reyes, pass inside, Celso. He scores! Joseph Celso gives Bulacan a 3-point lead.
Sasagasaan, walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan. Tapat at tapang sa bawat laban.
Unsay. Spin mo ba Unsay? Wala mo ba Unsay?
Ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. Ang hirap handa kong daanan, hindi susuko.
Attack! Oh, what a dunk! Look at that dunk by Yasa. I said earlier, you should watch J.R. Yasa during the warm-up. He dunks a lot during the warm-up.
Ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan, NBL. Ito ang liga ng bayan,
So it's going to be Sampurna who will do the inbound. He gives it up to Mayo. Mayo will attack to Tanchongo for 3! Oh! Oh! What a play! Take a look at it again. Tanchongo! Francisco Tanchongo has restored the lead.
na lahat ang bituin ay sungkitin. Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay.
Fajardo, the inbounder. They go inside. Alley-oop to Reyes for 2! But first, let's watch this alley-oop play. What a well-executed play by Bulacan.
Sa bawat laban, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan,
And we're back to the ball game between the Muntinlupa Water Warriors and the Taguig Generals. It has been a great turnaround for the Generals. They trailed by as many as 13 points. The Water Warriors, trailed by as many as 13 points, but they have now they're now up by 9 points thanks to that nice field goal shooting for both squads. But it has been the offense, or the both sides of the offense and defense from B-Boy Engio, showing the way for the Water Warriors to quickly turn that game around. As you take a look at that stats, now the leading scorers, like what we said, B-Boy Engio has been the monster, the key for the Water Warriors, already with 18 points off the bench, and Danga, Mendoza, and Sabada already showing for the way. While on the other one, the Generals have had some balanced effort led by Tanchoko, who had 4 early three-pointers for the Generals, but he wasn't able to sustain that, or the Generals weren't able to capitalize from that early hot shooting from Tanchoco. And now they're down 9 points at the start of the third quarter. Again, we welcome you to this live coverage of the NBL, the Chooks-to-Go NBL Sherman's Cup. My name is Carlos Ocamos, and it's my pleasure to take you through the action in today's second game of a scheduled triple header in the NBL. Ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown, as now we're early in the third quarter between both squads. Take a look at that Mike Sampurna drive in Sabado, committing that foul. Francisco posting up Sabado. Francisco finds an opening, but no go. Mendoza now. Engyo now starting the game after coming off the bench in the first period. Engyo, the three. Yes, sir, he gets the friendly bounce. B-boy Engyo, another three-pointer. That's already his fourth three-point basket of the ball game. 21 points already for the Warriors. Muntinlupa Warrior star. Subrabas. Yasa inside, gets blocked. They retain possession. Francisco, another solid defensive effort. Sabado and the rest of the Water Warriors, a standout defensive job. As you take a look at that botched shot by Francisco, preventing them to even just take a shot. Solid defense for the Water Warriors. Montserrat, the floater, short. Sampurna on the counter. Nearly gets the ball stolen. Tanchoco for three, no go. Montserrat on the other end, forcing the issue. They get the ball back. Engyo, free for three, short. Sampurna, the rebound. Tanchoco, back to Sampurna, back to Tanchoco, and he gets it to go. Another, or this time, an inside shot for Tanchoco after that four early triples in that first quarter. Engyo, spinning. Danga for three, in and out. Subrabas directing traffic. Sampurna. Yasa on top of the key. Subrabas using the Yasa screen. Ball gets deflected by Danga, and the ball stays with the Generals. Again, Tanchoco with that inside incursion, and our swabbing assist is brought to you by Chooks-to-Go. 100% zero antibiotics ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. As Jed Mendoza retaliates on the other end, giving the Water Warriors another 11-point lead. Mendoza, another shot, but no go this time. Subrabas feeding Sampurna rather inside. Yasa nearly losing the leather. Back to Sampurna. Sampurna gets fouled by Sabado. Jed Mendoza completing that fast break opportunity, giving the Water Warriors back a double-digit lead. Sampurna makes the first free throw. And another will put the lead back to single digit. And he gets it to go 37-46 in favor of the Water Warriors. Mendoza. Sabado. Tough shot. Hits the backboard. And early reinforcements coming in for the Generals. Mar Villahermosa coming in for Francisco Tancioco. Villahermosa. Yasa didn't see the pass coming, and that leads to a turnover. Miscommunication that time for the Generals. Mendoza. Sabado thought about it. Engyo. Engyo inside. Banks it in, no good. Now Sampurna on the other end. Sampurna, the block by Mendoza. And the foul was called. Still a nice block from Jed Mendoza, preventing that fast break layup. And the foul was called that time, so the Generals retain possession. So Brabas. Villahermosa. Villahermosa turning around, no go on the J. Danga directing a play that time. Sabado takes it three and he hits it. Sabado finally makes a three after hesitating in his first few attempts. Villahermosa against Engyo. Sampurna. Sampurna all the way. Mike Sampurna sneaking inside the defense for that deuce. Sabado. Thought about another three. Drops it to Mendoza. Mendoza the fake. Up and under, no go. Sabado gets called for the loose ball foul. Both teams again calling out their reinforcements. That's Manuco Diniera coming in for the Water Warriors. Water Warriors up by 10 points, nearing the halfway mark of the third quarter. Mayo, back to Villahermosa for three, no good. Yasa the offensive board and the cleanup the mess. The cleanup job by J.R. Yasa, again at the in the right place at the right time. Engyo to Danga for three. Yes, sir. Arnold Danga. There is that three-point bomb to give the Water Warriors another double-digit lead. So Brabas. Now it's Mayo. Mayo looking for teammate. Sampurna thought about the three. Sampurna. I think he gets called for the offensive foul. With that apparent push on Arnold Danga. Or Andretti Stevens, rather. Andretti Stevens sacrificing his body for that charge. We take a short break. We're back to the ball game. Familiar name, different game, and we're talking about Jude Emmanuel Manu Cordillera, the son of the defense minister Jerry Cordillera, showing you his offensive side with 15 points and 3 rebounds in their game against the Republicans, their victory against the Republicans. So the son also rises, and as you see, the dad, of course, proud to see his son playing professional basketball now in the NBL, now on its second pro season. Now it's Danga. The jumper, short. Mendoza trying to keep the possession alive, but to no avail. Acuna inside to Yasa. Yasa, turn around, blocked by Engyo. Another block for B-Boy Engyo. Great athleticism and timing for B-Boy. Acuna going for the steal, but the Water Warriors retain possession. Again, Yasa thought he had a clean look, but B-Boy Engyo was there. The shorter B-Boy Engyo still getting that block over the taller J.R. Yasa. Jed Mendoza, step back three, a bit wide left. Hustle by Banu Cordillera, but the ball goes to the Generals. And Mar Villahermosa appeared to collide with the referee, Joe Buse, it appears, and leading to out of bounds. Again, take a look at that. A chance for a three-pointer that time, but he steps out of bounds and the ball goes back to the Water Warriors. Mendoza fakes, gets it up to B-Boy. Manu Cordillera faking, loses the leather, and the ball back to the Generals. Acuna using the Yasa screen and the LJ Mayo screen. Villahermosa back to Acuna, spinning inside. The steal by Jed Mendoza and is on a 2-on-1 fast break. Jed Mendoza tries to go all the way. No go, but a putback by himself. (54-41) for the Water Warriors. Gildero, the shot is no good. As Mariano gets back in the ball game in place of J.R. Yasa. Villahermosa. LJ Mayo, the shot is no good. Jed Mendoza now directing traffic for the Water Warriors. Engyo takes the three. Engyo inside, gets blocked, but the foul was called. Mariano getting called for that foul. B-Boy now on the line for 2 shots. He misses the first one. B-Boy, another miss, empty trip on that foul line for B-Boy Engyo. LJ Mayo, another deflection or a block by Jed Mendoza, and Stevens is on the break. Andretti, no good. Now it's the Generals on the counter. Villahermosa to Mayo. LJ Mayo, he gets it to go. Bucket and the bonus. LJ Mayo drawing the foul on Jed Mendoza. As Villahermosa facilitating the offense this time, leading to an LJ Mayo fast break shot while drawing the foul. Bonus free throw is short for Mayo, but another free throw is awarded due to the lane violation. LJ Mayo, extra free throw is good, taking advantage of that lane violation. Water Warriors still up by double digits though. Engyo. Mendoza. Mendoza loses the leather but gets it back and he scores. Jed Mendoza with the presence of mind to still control that leather and get another attempt. Gilbero for 3. In and out for Richmond Gilbero. Mix Labrador handling the leather. Mendoza now. Mendoza, no good. No foul was called. Gilbero on the break. On the other end, Richmond Gilbero, no. But the foul was called. B-Boy Engyo commits that foul. Gilbero, first free throw is good. And the reinforcements coming in. Gilbero, the second shot is good. Labrador on the other end. Codinera. Stevens. Madanlo. Now it's Jed Mendoza. Mendoza to Madanlo. Stevens for 3. No go. The rebound battle goes out of bounds. And looks like the ball stays. Again, battle for the rebound. No one giving an inch. As Codinera takes that jumper. Stevens with the offensive board. Labrador using the Codinera screen. Labrador, yes sir! Nice move. Sneaking his way inside for that layup. Mariano loses the leather. Andretti Stevens, now it's with Jed Mendoza, who's all alone for the layup. And the foul by Richmond Gilbero. Jed Mendoza capitalizing again on the sleeping defense. All alone on that time. Gilbero was too late for the block attempt. Instead, he was called for the foul. And a chance for a three-point play. Mendoza completes the classic three-point play for the Water Warriors. Acuna. Villahermosa. Villahermosa looking for a teammate. Passes it to Jed Mendoza, an opponent who's again all alone for another fast break attempt. Jed Mendoza converting another fast break opportunity. The Warriors lead have now ballooned. It's 63-46. Villahermosa, last shot time in the third quarter. Mayo short. And the third buzzer sounds. The Generals, or we say the Warriors, a 63-46 lead. Fast break opportunities coming in droves for Jed Mendoza and the rest of the Water Warriors, capitalizing on those turnovers by the Generals. As Jed Mendoza now with already 18 points to lead the way. We'll come back with the fourth quarter. And we're back to the ball game. It's the fourth and final quarter between the Muntinlupa Water Warriors and the Taguig City Generals. After early deficit for the Water Warriors, they trailed by as many as 13 points in the first quarter. Now they're up 63-46 and heading in to the fourth and payoff period. What a comeback, a turnaround, early turnaround for the Water Warriors, and they have sustained this lead so far. Andre Montserrat coming back in for the Water Warriors. Subrabas against Labrador. Tansyoco for three, still no go. Tansyoco has been called after that hot start. And the ball stays to the Water Warriors. Labrador. Cordillera on top of the key. Cordillera loses the leather again. And the battle for the loose ball ends up in a foul or a jump ball. One referee called it a jump ball, the other calling a foul. So we'll see, it's a jump ball. Both players battling for the loose ball. Gilbero and Madanlo jumping it out. Water Warriors reclaim possession. Labrador for three, in and out. Tansyoco. Gilbero now using two screens. Tansyoco facing some pressure D. LJ Mayo inside to Yasa. And a hard foul that time by Labrador, making sure Yasa won't get an easy layup. As both teams are expected to head to their benches to cool the heads off after a dangerous foul that time. A hard yet dangerous foul for Migs Labrador, trying to prevent an easy layup for J.R. Yasa. Again, a dangerous move that time. Referees deciding on the call. Again, Jay Ariasa with a nice dunk early on. And the refs have decided Migs Labrador out of the playing court. Flagrant foul called on the Warriors guard. Again, that's Coach Bing Victoria on your screens, and now Jay Ariasa. Migs Labrador being escorted out of the playing court as Jay Ariasa heads to the foul line for two. First one is no good. Second one is in, and the Generals retain possession. Tanshioko now. Francisco to Subrabas for three. No go. The offensive rebound ends up with Yasa scoring that follow-up play. Codiniera. Stevens inside to Madanlo. Madanlo, yes. Oh no. In and out for Madanlo. Thought it was going in already. Deflected by Danga. Battle for the loose ball. Stevens. And I think he made it in time for a timeout. Nice hustle that time for the Water Warriors. As you see this play right there, selyado ang ilalim kay Jay Ariasa, ang ating rebounder ng bayan, nahatid sa inyo ng Chooks-to-Go, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. And we're back to the ball game. Jay Ariasa providing height and energy for the Generals as they try to come back from this deficit against the Water Warriors. The Generals applying some pressure from the backcourt. Andretti Stevens now. Engyo thought about it. Engyo inside. Madanlo loses the leather, but Danga with the three, no good. And Montserrat grabs the rebound, but I guess he was called for an offensive foul. Or loose ball foul, rather. Again, after the three-pointer by Danga, battle for the loose ball. Montserrat was caught pushing. Subrabas. Now Gilbero. Gilbero loses the handle, but the ball stays. But the other ref calling for a foul on Francisco. Francisco called for the offensive foul. So the ball goes to the Water Warriors. Again, a physical battle. between Stevens and Francisco, resulting in that offensive foul from Francisco. Now it's Engio. Engio coast to coast, the block by LJ Mayo, preventing an attempt for the Water Warrior Stars. Stevens, knockout play, but no. Engio thought about it against Francisco. He takes it instead. No go for B-Boy. Water Warriors retain possession. Danga to Engio. Ball goes to Tonsioco, trying to attempt a fast break opportunity, and he gets it to go. Coco Francisco Tonsioco, his first basket probably since the first half, finally hitting the mark after a hot start in the game. Stevens drops it to Madanlo, no go. Battle for the rebound. And appears a foul was called. Another commotion between Montserrat and Subrabas. The foul was called on Subrabas. A heated rebounding battle that time ends up in a foul. Montserrat, the jumper, no go. Tonsioco ends up with the rebound. And Andre Montserrat was called for the foul. Warriors still up by 12 points. 8 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in this payoff period. Subrabas using the Francisco screen. Back to Francisco, he fakes it and he draws the foul on B-Boy Engio. Only the second personal foul by B-Boy. And Francisco now on the foul line. Francisco, another chance at the free throw line. Another miss. Helino Francisco. The nice steal that time by Subrabas. The layup is no good, but he draws the foul. Nice timing that time to strip the ball away from Jed Mendoza. Subrabas with the steal and draws the foul on Jed Mendoza. First free throw is no good. Harvey Subrabas, another chance at the free throw line. Coach Bing Victoria hoping to see his Wards make a comeback as Subrabas gets the second free throw to go. Arias. Danga slowing things down. Jed Mendoza looking for the cutting Montserrat. Montserrat, but action away from the ball. And B-Boy Engio was called for the offensive foul. And the timeout is called. The Generals and the Water Warriors talk it over. Water Warriors still up big, 11 points. We'll be right back. back to the ball game again. As you take a look at the team standings, these two teams, the Generals and the Water Warriors, are right in the middle of the pack with similar 3-1 win-loss records. So something's got to give. One team will increase their wins and the other will drop slightly after this game. And so far, the Water Warriors are looking good with an 11-point lead. Subrabas. Sampurna. Sampurna inside. Takes it closer and he gets the bucket to go. Basic basketball, Mike Sampurna. Pressure D being shown by the Generals. Mendoza gets past his defender. He drops it to Arias, who gets it to go. Miguel Arias converting that short stab off a nice feed, and Danga with the steal and a foul by Subrabas. Again, Jed Mendoza dropping it at the right time to Arias. So just when the Generals are seemingly making a comeback and the Water Warriors have an answer right away. Mendoza back to Arias. Another foul was called. Arias draws the foul this time. Nice connection again coming from Jed Mendoza. Arias on the charity stripe. Strong on the first shot. And the second one is good. Miguel Arias. The Water Warriors still up by 12 points. Nearing the halfway mark of the fourth and final quarter. Montserrat showing pressure defense on Acuna. Francisco to Acuna. He loses the leather. Jed Mendoza slowing things down. Pass intended to Arias, gets deflected. Francisco drops it to Sampurna. The layup no go. Mendoza. Water Warriors get it across. And we've crossed the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. Engio for three. Yes! B-Boy Engio punishing the defense after being left alone. Another three-pointer for B-Boy Engio. That's his fourth three-pointer of the game. The Warriors are now back up 69-54. That's what happens when you leave a guy wide open, especially someone like B-Boy Engio. We'll be right back. And we're back to the ball game. B-Boy Engio doing it all again for the Water Warriors, already with 23 points, 9 boards, and 6 steals. Another all-around effort for the Phil Indon national star. As Coach Bing Victoria could only shake his head for after another turnover by the Generals. Engio again with the leather. Posting up Francisco, drops it to Arias again. And the foul was called. Generals already with 14 fouls, while the Warriors are already in the penalty. Engio against Francisco. Engio for three. No. But Jed Mendoza, another offensive rebound for the Water Warriors. Danga signaling a play. Arnold Danga. Mendoza to Arias down low. Arias now go. The board goes to LJ Mayo, but he finds no one. So the ball goes back to the Water Warriors. Montserrat inside to Arias. Short stab is good. Arias powering his way inside. Nice feed from Montserrat. Chance of defense being called by the Water Warriors bench. And they heed their call. The players on the floor heed the call of the bench for a solid defense, as it results in another turnover by the Generals. LJ Mayo with the steal. 3-on-1 break for the Generals. Sampurna. He completes the shot. Mike Sampurna with that layup. But still the Water Warriors are up big. Danga. Arias. Montserrat inside. Little resistance. And that Montserrat makes them pay for that soft defense that time. Francisco on the other end, blowing by the defender and getting the shot to go. Arias commits that foul so a bonus free throw coming up for Hel Francisco. Again, Francisco blowing by his defender Arias. Three-point play not completed, however. And now Montserrat again sleeping, but the catch. Nice catch that time for LJ Mayo. Chase down block, but he gets called for the foul. Nice athletic play that time on defense. Montserrat thought he was all alone, but LJ Mayo was there for the chase down. Unfortunately, he was called for the foul. Montserrat hits the first one. Montserrat, the second free throw is up and in. Yasa. Francisco against Engio. Francisco posting up. The shot is good. Francisco banking it in. The Water Warriors still up by 15 big points. But the steal for the Generals, trying to inch closer. Gilbero short on that three. Francisco inside. Bucket and the bonus. The game is not yet over, says Hel Francisco, as he had the hand in both back-to-back plays for the Generals. Another power move. He gets called. He draws the foul this time. Francisco completes the three-point play this time. Water Warriors up by 12 points. Danga passing to Montserrat. No good. Francisco. Double team defense by the Warriors. Yasa gets called for draws the foul, and that appears to be on Jed Mendoza. After the double teaming defense, J.R. Yasa attempting a reverse layup, and he gets or draws a foul from Jed Mendoza. A miss, however, on his first attempt. The second free throw again is a miss, so empty trip from the foul line for J.R. Yasa, wasting that opportunity to inch closer for the Generals. And penalty situation for both teams. Jed Mendoza and the rest of the Water Warriors try to capitalize. Andretti Stevens makes his way back in the game. Mendoza misses the second free throw. Jed Mendoza with the steal. Nice anticipation that time. Mendoza. Now it's Engyo. They can afford to milk some clock dry. Engyo putting the moves on Francisco. No go for B-Boy Engyo that time. Sampurna trying to find Gilbero, but the pass finds no one. A turnover, another turnover for the Generals. That has been the story of the game. And the Water Warriors get a chance to even extend this lead further with less than 2 minutes left in the payoff period. And the ball confirmed, it's with the Water Warriors. Mendoza step back three. No go, the rebound by Yasa. Hel Francisco forcing the issue, draws the foul. Sabado getting called for that foul. And then it appears the Water Warriors are again well on their way to their 4th victory in 5 games, barring any monumental comebacks by the Generals. Francisco on the foul line. And short on that first attempt. Second free throw, still no go. And it has been a tough weekend for the Taguig Generals. Looking like they're on their way to back-to-back losses. Coming off a tough double overtime victory last night, and now looking like they're also on their way to another defeat after starting the season with 3 straight victories. Danga. 1 minute left in this game. Danga, jumper no go. Again, Andretti Stevens still applying pressure, even with the Water Warriors enjoying a double-digit lead. And another chance to talk things over for both teams. We take a short break. And we're back to our live coverage of the NBL. It's Ibrahim B-Boy Engyo doing it all with 23 points, and on top of those various assortment of assists and rebounds. Total package for B-Boy Engyo, leading the way for the Warriors, on the way for another victory. Villa Hermosa, the layup is good. The Generals trying to just keep it close and end this game on a respectable fashion. The jumper, no go. LJ Mayo. Sampurna inside. They let it go. Mike Sampurna cuts the lead to 9, but it's just 11 seconds left in this game. And Sabado and the rest of the Water Warriors can just hold it out until the final buzzer. And there you have it. The final buzzer sounds. It's the Muntinlupa Water Warriors scoring a 76-67 victory, and another victory for the Water Warriors dahil sa sportsmanship moment na yan. Ang Muntinlupa Water Warriors ang ating manok ng bayan of the game. Hatid sa inyo ng Chooks-to-Go, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan, garantisadong zero antibiotics. Again, the Water Warriors with a 76-67 win. We'll be back with the best player of the game. And we're back to the game. It's the Water Warriors coming away with a 76-67 victory over the Taguig Generals. It's the 4th win in 5 games for the Muntinlupa Water Warriors. And it's all because of this guy, Jed Mendoza, showing the way, the hey player of the game, Jed Mendoza. And now we're with the best player of the game. Jed, congrats. Pare, anong adjustments nyo early on na baon kayo 13 points early? Paano kayo naka-adjust na makabalik agad?
Una sa lahat, nagpapasalamat ako kay Lord dahil sa panalo binigay niya sa amin, and sa biyahe na binigay niya na safe kami. Yung adjustment namin kasi nung una medyo nagkumpiyansa kami kasi kagabi maganda yung laban ng Generals against Baron, so Nagkumpiyansa kami ba kasi double overtime sila, so pagod sila. So yun ang pinaka-big mistake namin. Then di kami nagpauli, bumalik kami, finokus namin yung mindset namin na hindi ito para mag-petics.
So yun, more than your offense, meron kang 9 steals tsaka 4 blocks. Known ka for your offense, but how have you developed that defensive game?
Pinatunayan ko lang sa team ko na hindi lang offense ang kaya ko gawin, kaya ko rin dumipensa, and kaya ko rin mag-lead sa team. So yun lang, dito kasi tinitake nila ako as role model, so kailangan ko gamin yung offense and defense. Yun, parehas.
Yun, maraming salamat. That's your best player of the game, Jed Mendoza. Jed, baka may gusto kang batiin.
Binabati ko nga pala yung mga major sponsor namin, Maynilad, Eva Gayawaki, Cake, and mga management, Alvarez Management, sila coach, mga coaches namin, nagpapasalamat kami, and sa whole family na sumusuporta sa amin, mga taga Muntinlupa, Muntinlupa para sa inyo to. Ako si Jed Mendoza, certified homegrown ng Muntinlupa.
Ayun, there you have it. The hey best player of the game, Jed Mendoza, showing the way for the Muntinlupa Water Warriors. As you take a look at the stats or the highlights in this game, it was Francisco Tancioko early on, hitting 4 3-pointers early in that game, but he went cold in the latter stages. But again, early on, it was Hel Francisco and Francisco Tancioko giving the Generals an early lead. Again, Tancioko or Gilbero this time in the second quarter. But that was when B-Boy Engyo started to heat up. After coming off the bench in the first quarter, he has restored order for the Muntinlupa Water Warriors in the second quarter and moving forward as the Water Warriors finally took a 42-33 lead heading into the halftime break, and it was all Water Warriors from there on. As you take a look again, Mendoza, not just with his scoring but his rebounding and his defensive prowess, showing the way for the Water Warriors, 63-46 in the third. And finally, in the fourth and payoff period, they were able to protect that huge lead courtesy of their inside incursions from Arias and those timely 3-point buckets from B-Boy Angel on the way to the 76-67 victory, dealing the Generals their second straight defeat after 3 straight wins. And coming up, we're saving the best for last, the Parañaque Aces against the host team, the Pampanga Delta. So stick around. The continuing action of the NBL Pilipinas, ito ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown.